Holly do, Holly do, Holly do, Holly do.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to episode 29 of the Holly Dudes Podcast. My name is Tim.
I'm Steve.
And today we welcome you to the dumping ground of theater movies.
The fucking void.
It is
cinematic void.
The pit of misery.
Yeah.
There is no joy coming out of the theaters this week.
Certainly not anything that I saw. Oh my god.
Yeah.
It was rough. Can't wait to talk about that.
I mean, it's going to be a short episode.
Oh, yeah.
You saw a movie in theaters this week. I saw a movie that came out this week a couple months ago. Yeah, memory's a little fuzzy because I've seen about 40 movies since then. But hey, we're going to get it done. We're going to talk about
And
these
I
things.
finally finished Dracula after
Yes.
we talked about it last week.
Oh, really?
And I have a statement to make.
Okay.
But yeah, it is such a bad week in the box office, or well, not necessarily in the box office, but in general for movies coming out. That like I walk into the theater and like even the theater manager was like, I thought we would have more. Pretty rough. Yeah. There was like talking to her, she's like, I thought maybe we would get Strangers Chapter 3. Apparently that's not going to as many theaters.
Good. It doesn't deserve to.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, and then what? Solo Mio and Dracula that came out last year in Europe.
Yep.
So, yeah, exciting stuff.
Solo Mio is going to get the Angel Studios crowd.
Oh yeah.
But I'm sure not all of them because it doesn't look like it's got a.
Definitely not.
Doesn't look like it's got a moral that it's just gonna throw in your face for 2 hours.
Oh, I can't wait! I can't wait to
no.
shit all over this thing.
Oh, no.
It is so bad.
Ella McKay?
I don't know about that.
Okay.
No,
Right.
but like just the lowest effort possible.
So we went from having one of our longest episodes last week to
maybe
possibly
our
the
shortest.
Since
there's not much going on. There's a Super
Dude
Bowl
Solo.
today. Yeah.
Where
yeah.
it was 45 minutes of you
Of me ranting,
monologuing?
sound of my own voice. Yeah.
Hey, people tuned in for it. So
My take on Nerd Soup's format.
Well, now we get Dude Solo Mio. So
Dude
there
Solo
we go.
Mio,
Dude
yeah.
Solo Mio.
Before we get into Solo Mio, though, I want an
Yes.
update to Iron Lung. So Forbes is predicting that Iron Lung's going to add another 6.2 million, bring it up to, I wrote it down, 31.2 million.
Not bad for a movie that cost what, $1 million?
$3 million.
Yeah,
Spent $3 million between production and marketing and
distribution. I mean, marketing was literally him just putting up a video on YouTube.
Pretty much. Oh, and of course I didn't even turn my ringer off. Man, what a mess.
We're off
What
to
a
a start.
mess. We're off to a start. This is the second time we tried this so far. First,
we got the blinds.
The blinds are messing up the picture too, man. Yeah, we had to start this over again because the dog was barking at his Amazon truck. So, yeah,
Amazon truck wasn't even there anymore. Like,
wasn't even there. It was long gone.
Just losing his shit.
Yep.
PTSD.
Yep.
Yeah. Let's get into this thing.
So yeah, man. Go Iron Lung, go Markiplier. 10 times the budget. Hell
Good
yeah,
job.
dude. That's awesome. Small win for creators.
In only week 2. Still got time.
I wouldn't be surprised. Like I'm sure it's gonna drop off now because like his original intent was only 1 week.
Yeah.
Kind of got that second week because they made a bunch of money.
Shit out here too. So
right.
It's it was falling into that category that Sinners fell into last year, where it's like it was released at the perfect time because nothing else came out for like a month.
But Sinners is
to
like
take it out. I mean,
objectively enjoyable.
It's
Iron Lung is.
It's not a rewatchable movie.
No, at least not unless you're like really trying to figure out the lore that isn't very well explained in the movie, and so you're gonna like give it a couple rewatches. But it gave me a headache. I wouldn't rewatch it.
Yeah,
I think it's great that people got out and saw it. Hell yeah, right on, great. But cool. On to the next one.
Yep.
But yeah, so the only new movie that we really saw this week, because Dracula, is kind of
new.
It's not really new.
It's an American release for the week, but
Solo Mio, our newest Angel Studios production.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. So before we get too far into what Solo Mio is, have you ever seen Under the Tuscan Sun?
No.
Have you ever seen A Good Year with Russell Crowe?
I have not.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah. Should I see Solo Mio to make up for those two?
No.
Okay.
No. Because Solo Mio...
This is the worst.
Solo Mio is so there's a genre of movie, right? Like why I name A Good Year and Under the Tuscan Sun, because I think these are probably the two best examples.
Yeah.
At least that I've seen, because it's not really my genre of movie, but where a Westerner who's maybe overstressed, or maybe things are not going well, they're down on their luck, goes to Italy or Sicily, Tuscany, whatever, and they are reinvigorated, and they find their passion for life again, and typically involving a woman who's typically like middle-aged, and they but they find their passion in
what
Italy.
this reminds me of is Stillwater, except without the murder trial.
Without the murder trial? Yeah.
Because, that's what it is. He
Yeah.
falls in love with some middle-aged French woman, and
Yeah, whether it's France or Italy or whatever, somebody from either the UK or America goes over there and they reinvigorate their passion for life.
because they're on vacation.
Yeah.
It's literally all it is. It's like, oh no, you wouldn't be happier if you lived here. Like, you're just on vacation, dude.
Yeah.
You don't have responsibilities.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. And so, like, my favorite version of this is A Good Year with Russell Crowe, which is also my favorite Russell Crowe movie.
That's
So
bold.
it's
It's bold.
Yeah, I know. I mean, Gladiator's fine, but like,
I was
I don't know.
thinking
I like
Beautiful Mind, maybe? No.
yeah,
Oh,
no,
okay.
no,
All right.
yeah. That maybe I don't know if they crack my top 5 of Russell Crowe movies.
Wow.
Yeah, I like Unhinged.
That's why you got that pickup, right?
Right, exactly. In A Good Year, Russell Crowe is like this wealthy London, like, stock market financier sort of guy, whatever, you know. And his uncle has passed away, and he has a vineyard in somewhere. I don't know if it's in France or Italy or whatever, he has this vineyard, and Russell Crowe's like, oh, I'm going to go settle the estate, and, he's like, I'm just going to sell this off and get rid of it.
Movie, dude.
And they basically, kind of,
It's literally a gender-swapped Hallmark movie.
Right, yeah.
It's business city man becomes enamored with country folk
That's
life.
this genre of
Yeah,
movie.
small
They're
town lovers.
gender-swapped Hallmark movie.
Oh,
where it's
boy.
a guy instead of a girl, right? And so he, goes there, and over time, like, the locals kind of bring him into the culture, and meanwhile he sees this woman, and he's like, oh, she's so lovely, and so I'm gonna court this woman too on here, and then ends up deciding, you know what, I'm not going to sell it, I'm gonna stay here, and I'm gonna be with this woman, and I'm going to enjoy the finer things in life. I don't know if she has a kid or not.
Most of the time they have a kid.
Yeah, I don't know.
Steven Seagal's A Good Man. Have you ever seen that?
Yes. Yeah.
Yes. It's the same thing.
Yeah. A good man, a good year. It's all the same thing. It's all the same story. But where A Good Year works for me in this genre is that I can believe that guy, Russell Crowe's wealthy financier character, could simply decide to say, F it. Sell my fucking London penthouse. I'm staying here in this vineyard in Tuscany. I'm going to make wine and drink it and have a good time. Yeah. It's got all the money in the world. Why not?
Right.
Totally believable.
Right.
Okay, so Solo Mio, right?
Yeah.
So Solo Mio is Kevin James is a 4th grade art teacher who
everyone knows they're raking in a shitload of money, dude.
He's got 12 students. Yeah, he's raking in a shitload of money. He has 12 students. So there's a little montage in the beginning where he's a teacher and he proposes to this other teacher that he's with all the kids, and it's great, and she says yes, and we're gonna go and get married in Rome, So then the next thing, he's at the altar and she never shows up. Right, she leaves him a ring and a note, and it's like,
well, legally, if she's not there in 15 minutes, they're all allowed to leave.
Right,
she's a teacher.
Yeah,
you can't be 15 minutes late.
No, it's fine. It's fine. So she leaves him at the altar, leaves a fucking note for him. Yeah, and he's obviously oh no, So he goes back to his hotel, And they try to make a lot of the jokes of this movie just being Kevin James, like, saying words in Italian, like, kind of funny, or mispronouncing things.
Yeah.
So, like, the maitre d' or whatever at the fucking hotel, like, his name is Marcello, and he's like, thank you, Marcello. Like, you know, like, he'll just, like, keep saying, like, mispronouncing it, you know, and that's supposed to be funny, right? You know? Yeah. So they do that, right? And he's like, you know, can I just refund my trip? And the guy's like, no, I'm so sorry. You know, you know what, you should go by yourself on this duo honeymoon thing. You know, you should just enjoy this beautiful city that you're in. It's already paid for. Why don't you just go? And it's all like tandem biking and couples dining and like all this sort of shit, you know. But he's like, fuck it, I guess I'm gonna go, you know. So, first day, like, he's gonna go out and he goes to the coffee shop across the street. And on his way into the coffee shop, he's like accosted by all these little children, and here's this middle-aged coffee shop owner girl who comes out there and like shoos the kids away and gets his wallet that they had pickpocketed from him.
Of course they did.
And, you know, she's, oh, you know, you need to be careful. And she's like starts talking to him and giving him the eye, right? Like it's a fucking Hallmark movie, you know. So then he goes on the fucking tandem bike ride thing and he meets...
She's in on it. She's got to be in on it.
Yeah, she's
got to be one of the Romani.
Yeah, right.
I know it. She's giving him the eye. No way, dude. She's getting a left
You never know, right?
Right. She's getting knocked the fuck out.
He's going to get fucking Sound of Freedom. It is an Angel Studios production. So, he goes on this first day and he meets these two other couples. One of them is Tig from Sons of Anarchy.
Never seen it.
Oh, okay. Well, a guy from Sons of Anarchy, the red-haired gal from fucking How I Met Your Mother, and then a couple of other people who are like all just insufferable. Like,
I see now why Kevin James was the lead of this movie. Everyone you're naming is just like failed.
Yes, shit. All across the board. I don't even know who directed this. Who did direct this thing? That I'm actually kind of curious about. This was... Who directed this disaster? Charles Kinane and Daniel Kinane. The Kinane brothers, maybe. Or gay. I don't know. I have no idea. Who knows?
Father, son? Who knows?
Maybe Daddy and Dom? I don't know. Anyway... So, he ends up, like, meeting these two couples, and, like, okay, guy from Sons of Anarchy, girl from fucking How I Met Your Mother, this is, like, their third time being married to each other. They just, like, keep getting married and divorced. They're doing this thing. And then the other couple, the guy is, like, a physical therapist, and the girl is, like, a mental therapist, and he was her patient, and then they got married. And he's like a super weak little beta male bitch, and she's like, she's fucking I aborted your son girl from fucking Anniversary. Like, not the same actress, but the same character. You know, she's horrible. You know,
she wears the pants.
Yeah, she's a mean cunt.
Damn.
She is, dude. That's like her whole character in this thing. So they, I don't know, they like latch on to Kevin James, and then he keeps seeing the girl from the coffee shop and keeps going on these stupid things with them. Eventually, I don't know, they like go to like the girl's like family villa or whatever from the coffee shop. I don't know. I missed how like they even end up there. Like somehow they're just there, and everybody's like, and they keep talking about Ed Sheeran throughout this whole fucking thing. And so I'm like, he's gonna show up at some point, right? At some point, we're gonna see Ed Sheeran or go to an Ed Sheeran concert. So, they get to this fucking house, and you hear a piano playing and shit. And there's all these pictures of her and Andre Bocelli. And then, you know, they hear the piano playing, and they turn around, and there's Andre Bocelli, and she's like, yeah, he's my uncle. Oh, okay.
What?
So
Andre Bocelli's niece is like 10 years younger than him?
I guess.
All
yeah.
right.
So,
Okay.
so then they listen to Andre Bocelli, and Kevin James goes and buys tomatoes from a little stand with Andre Bocelli, and then they're gonna have a dinner, and then we're introduced to girl from the coffee shop's like kind of douchebag, wealthy ex boyfriend, husband. I don't know who fucking. It got none of this shit's ever explained. Like none of it.
Characters appear, they disappear.
Things happen and pass, and none of it. Like this is the most low effort setup I've ever seen. Like it's so bad.
No.
And then they apparently there's gonna be like a horse race or something maybe that like she has a horse in and he has a horse in. But then
Kevin James has a horse?
No,
or the
her
ex?
the ex or something, and so like
Kevin James trains the horse.
they bet her like coffee shop on this race or some shit. I don't know. It's very confusing. And so then anyway, like that night, they're gonna like have like a nice party or whatever, and then apparently somehow, some way, and I missed this too. Like Kevin James apparently never like explicitly tells girl from the coffee shop that he's been like left at the altar. So apparently she somehow like went through all this time that he's been in Rome and gone on all these adventures and didn't like know this. Yeah. And so then he like tells her, and then she has this like moment of like shock and horror, and she like runs away from him. And so he thinks
total normal reaction.
Yeah, well, yeah. So then he thinks like, oh my god,
reaction.
I fucked this up, you know, like. And so then he goes back to the house while everyone's having a party, and he sings some fucking like opera thing with Andre Bocelli, and everyone cheers and claps, and it still doesn't win the girl back because she's like watching in the back crying, and then she walks away. And so he's like, okay, he just packs his bags and goes back to the hotel, and he's gonna leave Italy. And then the horse race is also happening that has nothing to do with anything. It's like this weird slow motion horse race that like happens
where you only see the two horses.
Yeah,
like, it's a one-on-one horse race. Like there's no.
And it's
other...
like in a square too. It's not like I don't know. Maybe it's a real thing. I don't know. I don't know any of this. Yeah. But then like obviously like she loses the race, and the villain, I guess, of the story. He's just kind of like, oh, tough luck. See you later, kid. Well,
thanks
then
for the coffee shop, toots. Strolls out of there.
So then, meanwhile, Kevin James is at the hotel. Well, he comes down the stairs, and there's the girl who left him at the altar. And so then they like talk, and he kind of tells her like, oh, it's okay. I understand. I just hope that you're happy. It's fine, And then she's like, good, well, I'm glad that you feel that way. And by the way, the morning of our wedding, and I went to the coffee shop across the street to write the letter that I left you, and I was crying, so this really nice woman at the coffee shop helped write the letter to tell you she was leaving her at the altar. So he is like...
Is that her conflict? And that's
yes,
what she
so then he
all she had to do is be like, oh, shit.
I ruined your marriage, sort of.
Not really. Well, it wasn't her.
But...
It was like, hey, you should leave your husband or your groom at the altar.
Yeah.
Like, it's not her idea.
She was just supporting the sad girl. At the, yeah. So then earlier in the movie, coffee shop girl tells Kevin James this story about when she was a little girl, she broke her sister's arm because some like cute boy came to town on a Vespa and asked her to take a ride with him, and then her little sister hopped on before she could get on the motorcycle, and so she pulled her off the motorcycle and it broke her arm, and then the guy left. And so Kevin James buys a motorcycle and pulls up outside the coffee shop.
They showed this in the trailer.
Yeah.
They showed him, and like all the townspeople go out and like wish him luck and shit like that. Like, bro, who the fuck knows this guy?
Apparently everybody.
Oh,
and
man.
so then he does that. Girl's in the coffee shop. The villain, the ex-husband guy, shows up and he's like, he's waiting for you. And fucking...
Hold on, wait. Everyone knows like this big moment in this dude's life. Who cares? Who cares? Come on.
So then she goes outside and like they take the motorcycle to an Ed Sheeran concert. Movie ends. They get married during the credits. Ta-da!
Oh my god! I'm so glad I did not have to see this. I think
This was 90 minutes of me sitting in my chair like, what the fuck? I was the only person there, so it's just I was just like, holy fuck, can we get a move on? You know?
Talk to him. Do it.
Dude, oh my god, like this was I almost want you to watch it just to like see how low effort this fucking thing was. Like it's like
Dude,
if you took
a gender swapped Hallmark movie.
Yeah.
That's what it is. Right
but
down
lower
to their...
effort than a Hallmark movie.
Well, it comes down like even the conflict that they have later is just like them not communicating.
Right.
Like just straight up not talking to each other. She runs away. Like
well, yeah.
4 times.
Well, you know,
Come
obviously
on.
they didn't really know each other with him and the girl that got left at the altar because they didn't really communicate their true feelings. So now he needs to go,
But she didn't the shop owner didn't communicate her feelings to him. He needs to leave her. Dude, come on. Come on.
Dude, it's bad. I told you it was bad.
This is really bad.
It's really bad.
This is really bad.
Yeah, I mean, like, worse than any Hallmark movie I've ever had to sit through, you know. Like, my mom was into that shit for a while, but this was low-hanging fruit. It was really bad.
The trailer looked like an SNL parody of a real movie.
Oh, yeah.
Like, it looked like it was making fun of these types of movies.
Oh, it totally could
yeah.
be. This could be, this could be
A
SNL,
satire,
this could be Omaha Productions, this could, you know, it's a bunch of crap, man. Yeah. This might, like, and the thing, like, I want to say this is, like, a really bad Kevin James product.
Yeah.
But he's the only good thing about this.
Yeah.
He is good, and he has, like, there's some good moments of, like, you know, acting and expression from him, especially when he's, like, kind of going through it with the whole being left at the altar and being surrounded by all these happy people and couples and shit, you know. But, dear God, is the rest of this awful.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not checking that out.
Yeah.
I'm sorry,
How old
man.
do you think she is, too? Sorry, the trailer is playing on our
yeah.
computer here. Because I was, like, thinking about this, and I'm like, so he's probably, like...
She's probably
in his
45?
40s. She looks like a leather handbag.
Yeah, but she sits outside in the sun all day, man.
I get
You're gonna look like a
She
handbag.
works in a coffee shop. She's not, like,
know.
picking vines. This isn't a good year. Yeah, but this was really bad, man.
Let's see. Is it Kim Coates? Is that her?
Maybe?
Let's see.
No. Kim Coates is the guy from fucking...
Nicole Grimaudo. Said have a birthday.
Is this her? Maybe?
Says
Yeah.
she's Gia.
I don't know. Who knows, man? It was
Let's
all
see.
really bad. Yeah, that's her.
45 years old.
Oh, nice. Right on.
That was right
Hell
on the
yeah.
money, man.
Hell yeah. They make her look
You know
older,
what?
dude. I don't
I'm
know.
glad they didn't have like some 22-year-old being like, "Oh, this is my cafe that I opened with my money." Like,
Yeah.
I'm very, I care about these people and shit like that. And like 50-year-old Kevin James comes and sweeps her off her feet.
That's not this genre
Fourth
movie. It's
grade,
all
yeah.
they're always middle aged.
Yeah.
Because it's for sad middle aged people who aren't maybe quite happy with their life.
Well,
and
this
so
would
they
only
sit
make
there and
me
watch it
more
and they're
sad.
like, oh, I wish that would happen to me and save me from the doldrums of my shitty life and marriage. Yeah, it's an entire
So
genre.
what's the logistics now? Because like, is he gonna leave his $35,000 a year job teaching, or what?
My point exactly.
Yeah.
So this is where
You can't walk away from
circling
that
back to a good
money. You
year.
can't walk away from that.
Like that's why I like a good year because it's like okay,
And
I
his
see what you're doing.
part-time
And this
serving
makes
job?
sense.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
this-
you can't do that.
Yeah, you're gonna leave your 14 students and go to Italy, or like
12.
she's a
Yeah.
failing coffee shop owner. Like she's not.
She doesn't own the shop anymore.
Andrea
like,
Bocelli is gonna.
Andrea Bocelli is going to buy the coffee shop back from the villain. So
Oh
what
well,
was the point of
no,
the
I
horse
forgot.
race?
No, I forgot to tell you before. The villain says he's waiting for you. He's like, actually, you know what? You can keep it. It's fine. I don't want to run it.
No, fuck that, dude.
No, he
What
literally
stakes
just like
are
he's
there?
literally just like, yeah, I'm good. I don't feel like doing this.
What stakes are there for any of
No,
this then?
none. All the stakes are just wiped right away in the final scene, just so that they can go to the Ed Sheeran concert and cheer Kith. Yeah.
Who wrote this? They should be shot.
Let's find out.
Go back.
Solo Mio. Who wrote this? Kevin James and the Canadians.
The Canadians should not work.
They should not have a
Ever
job
again.
anymore. Yeah, no.
Yeah.
No. What have they done? Have they did do anything? This is like a whole family affair.
4
apparently.
different Canadians.
There's 4
dude.
Canadians in this.
Too many fucking Canadians.
I don't know. None of them did anything good. Yeah, have any of you done anything? Let's see here. No.
Nothing.
None of you have done anything
Nothing.
good. Fantastic. Yeah. No more jobs for them.
Yep.
But yeah, that was the only thing I saw in the box off or in the theater this week, and it was rough. It was bad.
I'm sorry you had to deal with that.
Yeah, I thought about seeing Melania just because like it was showing this week, and I was like, yeah, I can't.
It would have pissed you off.
I can't do it, man.
For episode 28, we had to cut 10 minutes of ranting.
We did have to cut 10 minutes. Yeah.
To make it instead of 2 hours long, we made it like an hour 50. Should be.
Actually,
Is it up
it
now?
should be ready. It's actually getting published right now.
Right
So,
now.
There we go. Cool.
It was filmed last week. Don't tell anyone.
Yeah,
Same with
right.
episode 27 was filmed the week prior. But,
We've been a week
this
back.
is
We're catching up.
but with 2 releases now, this one being short and sweet, the other one being 2 hours.
Yeah.
You got content. You got
Exactly.
stuff to listen to.
Oh, plenty of Holly dudes out there, man.
Oh yeah.
Plenty of Holly
Oh
dudes.
yeah.
See, my whole goal with the podcast anyway was just to create enough episodes that, like, if I didn't feel like watching The Simpsons, Good Eats, or Archer,
Could go back and
I could just put this on
Yeah.
because this is commercial-free content that'll play on my TV for
Yeah.
20 hours straight.
we're not sponsored by any sports bets or nothing like that.
Hell
no
yeah.
commercial breaks. So yeah, you're all good.
This video is sponsored by DraftKings.
Damn it. Just in time for the Super Bowl. Come on.
Last week was sponsored by BetterHelp. This
Yeah.
week's sponsored by DraftKings. Man. Yeah, it was rough.
Yeah.
It was really rough. Okay, so I want to add my addendum to Dracula.
Yes.
We do that now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's do
so,
that.
while I was editing last week's video before I posted it today, I said some glowing things about Bram Stoker's Dracula, directed by Francis Ford Coppola, 1992.
Yeah. You changed your mind?
What a horrible, horrible thing.
Oh,
dude.
no.
Oh my god.
Oh no.
So let me start with when I had made that glowing review. I was
Yeah.
22 minutes into this 2-hour movie. Okay. So
you made this review without finishing the movie?
yeah, I said in the movie, I said
Okay.
I've
All right.
been trying to watch
Yeah.
it for about a week and a half at that point.
Yeah.
And then I finally got the chance to sit down and actually finish the last hour 20 of this thing that I had. Ooh.
Took a
It's-
dump?
It's god awful, dude. Like, I
Oh.
don't know if it's Coppola's worst thing because he's done a lot of turds out
got
there.
some shit out there.
He's got some stinkers, man.
The Godfather Part 1 and 2 are the only 2 movies that give him like any good
Pretty much.
grace in Hollywood,
Pretty
and
much.
those are 42 years old now, at least.
Yeah, they're getting
Yeah.
old. They're getting old.
Yeah.
So this was
50 years old. Dude, they're 50 years old. They came out in the 70s, bro.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah, this thing is 34 years old.
And now he's got Megalopolis.
And that was a turd too. Yeah. This was really bad. This is very
Yeah.
bad Coppola. This thing gets so stupid at the end. Like by the time Anthony Hopkins shows up, you can tell like he's just kind of having a lark.
Yeah.
You know, like he knows what he's in is maybe the worst movie of all time.
Oh, no.
So he's just like, F it. I don't even
for
care.
the
Not,
check.
whether I'm in character or not, like, doesn't matter. Just having a
Wow.
good time. Yeah. Heinously bad. So I would like to apologize for leading our viewers astray last week. Dracula, Bram Stoker's Dracula 1992, Coppola, all that, terrible. God awful.
Wow.
Please don't watch that. There is a lot of boobs, though.
Well, that's good.
There's a lot of boobs.
That's good.
Uh-huh.
Never see boobs anymore.
There's probably the same amount of boobs in that movie that we saw the entirety of 24 and 25 in the cinema.
Probably, yeah.
Probably.
I didn't see much.
There's more boobs on the red carpet than there are at fucking movies anymore, man. Like, that's kind of whack, you know?
That is.
Like, when you think about it, yeah, there was more screen time for Chaperone's thinly veiled titties than there were actually in the theater. So that tells you where the culture's at. It's kind of weird. It's all performative. It's all trash anyway.
Well, they got to think about where they're making money.
I guess maybe you're going to make more money showing your boobs at the red carpet than you do in a movie. Maybe?
Probably.
I don't know. Doesn't make any sense. But
that's why Melania didn't, clearly.
Maybe 20 years ago I'd been interested. I don't know.
I mean, she did like 20 years ago.
Yeah.
So,
I don't know.
Who knows?
How many wrinkly old men have probably been there? I'm good.
Beats children.
Yeah.
So
anyway,
let's talk about current Dracula, right? Dracula that came out half a year ago, but now this weekend in America.
And see it like watching Bram Stoker's completely turned me off of this because this seems very similar, and I was like, oh no, I'm not.
Well, don't hold out for boobs.
Yeah,
you're not gonna get any of that.
I didn't think so. It's 2025. Why would I?
This movie reminds me of if Frankenstein had better acting, but the script was also written by someone on way more drugs. So this Dracula is directed by Luc Besson, starring Caleb Landry Jones as Dracula, and then Christoph Waltz as a priest.
He's the Van Helsing investigator.
Yeah, he's a guy that the church goes to, and
he's
nothing
Van
makes
Helsing.
sense.
Everything
but
name.
Yeah. So he gets called in to investigate. There's a woman who went crazy and started running away at the altar and like screaming, and she's in hysterics, and we chained her up. Come visit her. And so he goes and he's like, oh, she's clearly a vampire. And they're like, oh shit. So they give backstory to Dracula is like this prince, and he's just like fucking his girlfriend princess, and they're just like smearing food all over each other's faces. And I'm like, that's weird.
Yeah.
And so
that's why you're single, Tim. That's how you get a woman. You just walk up to her, you take whatever she's eating, and you say, "Here, bitch."
That's literally what they're doing. They're just like throwing food in each other's faces, and I'm like, what are they doing? So he like mid coitus gets pulled away by his like king's guard, and they're like, come on, enemies here, you gotta go fight. And so he like goes to the priest. The priest is like, yeah, God wants you to fight this. He's like, okay, well, pray for my girlfriend, my wife, or whatever, and just keep her safe while I'm gone. He's like, all right, yeah, sure. And so the princess rides away on a horse with like 2 other security. Obviously get fucking ambushed.
Mm-hmm. It's in the trailer.
But yeah, Caleb Landry Jones just like, they're about to go to war. They're running towards each other, and then it cuts to like him climbing over a hill with all these flames and shit. And it's like, I kind of wanted to see him be like, I want to see Dracula brutal untold. Fucking killer. But sure. So he like goes and he's on the top of this hill, and this guy like runs up. He's like, it's the princess, and he just like turns around and appears right where she's at, on the total opposite side of this country or whatever.
Of course.
There's a field where he's like running to her, and she's like, she's got some guy like standing directly in front of her because they're in a field completely surrounded by bear traps, and she's got her leg caught in a trap now, and so she's like standing there in front of this guy, and Dracula like throws a spear right through the guy and hits her and kills her.
Excellent.
And so he's like, oh well, that priest promised me that she'd be safe, so I'm gonna go kill him.
Yeah.
And swear my life over to evil.
So usually it's like she thinks that he's dead, so then she kills herself.
It's a Romeo and Juliet.
Yeah.
No, this he just kills her, and then he's like, someone else. No, the god is responsible for this.
Yeah. And he stabs the cross.
Check your crossfire. Yeah. So 400 years later, all he's done is like wait for her and create new vampires to go and look for her because he believes she'll be reincarnated. And so finally, like, the girl earlier who was in this insane asylum is the one who like found the new Elizabeth, or Elizabetta as they keep calling her, and yeah, that's why she goes insane. And so like he not somehow knows, oh, she's alive, this guy's gonna take me over to France and I'll be with her. And God, I haven't seen this movie in a couple months.
It's Dracula. He's gonna go over there, and then he's gonna be pursuing her, kind of, and then, yeah.
But that happens like an hour and a half into the movie, dude.
Excellent.
Like, this is like a 2 hour something movie.
Yeah, it's 2:10. That's why I was
2:10.
like, yeah, I don't think I have time for this.
An hour and 40 of this could have been cut.
Yeah.
This was like, there's a whole like 15 to 20 minute montage of him like going through time and just developing a perfume or cologne that like is irresistible to people, and it devolves into a dance number, and it's just weird. It's a weird movie. Not for me.
No.
Not for me in the slightest. There's like one kill that happens literally like an hour and 45 into this movie.
Excellent.
Where someone gets decapitated, and that I'm like, all right, 20 minutes left. I get 30 minutes left. Yeah. So then he's like courting her, and this girl whose like modern name is Maria or some shit, like she's engaged to this guy, but like spends time at the fair with Dracula and like at a going to a ball with him and like shit like that. And so then they finally go away to Dracula's castle and are fucking. Christoph Waltz is not doing shit this whole movie. Like, he's acting well, but like clearly just like standing.
Yeah, he's just
like there. The script doesn't give him anything to do, so he's just like there. He's investigating, always like 2 steps behind Dracula.
Yeah.
So he's just telling you things that you already know because you already saw it happen. So that, on the editor's part, like, come on, dude. You gotta give him something. You gotta make him look good.
You would think.
So,
but then I was watching The Consultant, and he doesn't do a whole fucking lot there either.
Yeah.
Not very good.
Yeah. He's got like 2 good roles.
That is true.
So they all show up, like Christoph Waltz and this like local scientist, and then all these soldiers from the country all show up at Dracula's castle and storm the castle. Oh, so Dracula's castle, he's got these shitty little CGI gargoyles that are just like comedic or comic relief.
Yeah.
They don't, like, all they do is just roll around on the floor and fart, and like make funny faces and shit, and it's not good, dude. I think this movie was made for children originally,
and then they decided to like put some sexy in there to.
It was made to be like R-rated, and then they're like, no, we need to dumb this down, like make it PG.
Yeah.
Like make it G-rated.
Oh god.
Yeah. So
at least with Bram Stoker's Dracula, you can at least say I got lots of nudity, Lots of violence. Like,
there's not any violence in this, really. It's just like he walks around with like
looking at
spraying cologne on his neck and then doing this.
Looking
and,
at the Dracula movies we've gotten in the past few decades, Dracula Untold looks better every time.
Yeah.
Every time I see a Dracula movie, Dracula Untold gets a little
like,
bit better,
when
a
they
little
came
higher
out,
on the list.
When that came out, people were like acting like it was the worst movie ever made, and it's like it's
fine. It's fine
right.
For Dark Universe movies. It's not bad at all. You know,
it's all right.
It's no like Captain America: First Avenger in terms of like launching a fucking universe.
Yeah,
you know, but it's fine.
Yeah, so they show up at Dracula's castle, fighting all these goofy ass CGI gargoyles, and like somehow it's an even battle.
Of course, why not?
And so then Christoph Waltz makes it to their private chambers, and he's like, "You were sent here to kill me, weren't you?" And he's like, "No, I was sent here to save you. Repent." And he's like, "Oh, okay." And like, he's like, "Well, for Elizabeth, sure." It's like, dude, you spent 400 years. You spent 400 years looking for her. You finally got her. All you gotta do is like kill 2 people and then you're good. And instead you're like, "Oh, well,
since you
right.
asked nice, I guess.
Let me repent and pass away." And so then he dies and leaves Elizabeth there, like, still a vampire.
Yeah.
God, I don't even remember how this fucking thing ends. I think it ends right there. It's just not a good movie, man. Not a good movie.
I'm waiting for the fucking live action Helsing. I know it would be terrible, but man, I love Helsing.
Hugh Jackman would be fine. That would be fine. He was Van Helsing.
No, like Helsing.
Oh, okay. Like
this. This Helsing. This Helsing. This Helsing with like the Helsing organization and Alucard and that would be cool.
That's somehow the best vampire properties we've gotten out is like What We Do in the Shadows, which is crazy because it's
or Underworld. Underworld was good.
Never saw them.
You never saw the Underworld movies?
No.
Oh man.
No, that's by
It's got Kate Beckinsale, Scott Speedman. Like, it's good stuff. Hell yeah. No, those are great. You should watch those. We should do an episode just on the Underworld movies. Maybe next Halloween. Those are great.
Yeah.
Those are a ton of fun until you get into like the late spin-offs and stuff. It's kind of fucking whatever. I'm not a big Rise of the Lycans fan.
Okay.
But I like Underworld 1, Underworld 2. Like, yeah, good stuff. Kate Beckinsale in skin tight leather, like looking pale and sexy. Oh man, sign me up. Hell yeah.
What else came out recently? Silent Hill.
Didn't see that.
Came out. No, I haven't seen any of them.
Mm-hmm.
But the new one came out.
People didn't like it. That's all I know.
The Strangers Chapter 3. How did this even get made, dude?
Well, they filmed all 3 of them at the same time. And then they that's why we got 1 and 2 so quick.
Delete all the footage.
Yeah,
because the second one was so bad. The only action is with her fighting a boar.
Well, so like they filmed all 3 of them. Released the first one. Then they did a bunch of reshoots because the first one bombed so bad.
Yeah.
Then the second one bombed even worse, and so the third one they just
Dumped.
marketing, just dump it out there, get it done.
Yeah. Somehow it's getting like 5 screenings a day though, which is crazy because like 28 years later is good.
What else? How many people are you gonna get to go see Melania? All right.
Apparently
they
a lot of screens. I had like 5 or 6 people at the screening that I was in.
Damn.
All like 85.
Of course.
But I mean, they bought a ticket.
They don't have the internet.
Yeah. So. They're buying tickets, so.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
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 I don't know.
But, well, what you got any more movie stuff?
I finally sat down and watched A Night of the Seven Kingdoms, so, yeah.
Hell yeah. How far are you caught up?
Yeah, I'm all caught up.
Yeah.
So as of the current day, I mean, only 4 episodes have been released, but...
Good, because this leads me into another thing that I wanted to talk about then.
Yes.
So, Night of Seven Kingdoms, and so I watched that this week.
Yep.
Right. I really like this show. This is one of my top shows. This is probably my top show. But episode 4. We're halfway through an 8-episode series, and it ends on a kind of a cliffhanger, right? Like we're literally leading into the charge of action and cut, done.
Yep.
Why? So this is what happened. We watched A Night of Seven Kingdoms, then we watched The Pit, because that's my wife's #1 show right now.
Yep.
So that was episode 4 of Night of Seven Kingdoms. We watched episode 5 of The Pit. Same thing. We get to the end, big surge of action, cut to black. Done. See you next week. So what is this blue balling thing going on in TV now?
So
we're I get that going into the penultimate or ultimate episode of a series, but why are we doing?
Why is
every
episode?
4? Yeah.
The
this
thing
isn't
is,
fucking 24, man.
I blame Stranger Things for this, because that was released all at once, right? That was released for the first 4 seasons anyway.
I think so.
It was all released all at the same time. All the episodes drop now, and so that keeps you watching the next episode.
Mm-hmm.
When they're episodic, when they're weekly releases,
right.
there is
all
no
the tension
need
is
to
worn
do
off
this.
by
Right.
the time it's 7 days later and I'm
Right.
finally getting to watch this show.
Right.
So why are we doing this? You're just pissing me off.
Yep.
With the episode that I just watched.
Right. Because you're not getting any resolution.
No.
As to that episode's conflict, you're not getting any resolution.
No. 24 did that just about every episode.
Yeah.
Where you would the hour ends, but that show's whole
that's
gimmick
how
was it's in
yeah.
real time.
Yeah.
So
that's how it
when
goes
your hour
in real
ends,
time.
the hour's over,
Yep.
This dude, this is a fucking an 8-episode miniseries.
Right.
They're half-hour episodes. Why is we ending on a cliffhanger on 3 out of 4 episodes that we've had so far? It's so annoying. I hate this trend. I don't
because
think
when the episode picks up, it's it just just washes away whatever conflict they were building up.
Yeah.
It's
what are we gonna get into the
cheap.
start of episode 5 and the first round of the tourney's over and you lost this guy and this guy and they lost that guy and that guy.
That'll be it. It'll be 30 minutes after the tournament. And they'll be like, well, that was crazy. And it's what are we doing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I the half-hour episode thing with Night of Seven Kingdoms pisses me off
It's
already.
rough.
That's so stupid. Why are we all of a sudden doing half-hour episodes? This should be an hour long. Yep. It's fine. There's plenty of story to tell here, guys. It's fine.
Well, I don't know. Do we want to get into spoilers for the Seven Kingdoms? I don't know if that many people watched it.
Oh, a lot of people watch it.
Do they?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, it's busy. Yeah.
So I was the only one. All right.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. No, a lot of people watch it. So I don't know that we necessarily need to get into spoilers because I'm sure once we get...
Is it a spoiler if it happens halfway through? Not even
it's just
halfway
that
through? This was episode 3.
Well, we don't have to
that I'm
spoil the
talking
big
about?
twist, right?
Yeah.
Because I think that, once this thing ends, we're going to probably spend an episode on it.
Okay.
Yeah,
we could do that.
Yeah.
But
I mean,
but we gotta
a lot of
wait
the people
a
watching
month.
this, though, have, read the story already.
Oh,
So,
true.
I've already read the story. I already know how this is going to end. I just
can't
want to see
read.
the action,
Can't read.
So, I do like A Night of Seven Kingdoms, though. It's fun. It just, the format sucks.
Yeah.
This is one where if you wanted to do that half-hour shit, you should just release it all at once.
That's what I'm saying. Why did they not release all of this all at once?
Right.
Same with Fallout Season 2. There was no reason to do a weekly release of this show that,
right.
Why? Why are we doing this?
Show wasn't even very good. So, what are we doing? I don't know,
Why are we doing it?
I don't know. But,
Severance Season 2 is the same way.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's pretty much all I got for movies and TV, though.
Yeah, that's it. That's
Pretty
all
much
I've
all I
seen.
got. Guys, the Super Bowl is about to happen in about a half hour. It's going to be awesome.
Yeah.
Before we wrap this episode up, I want your picks for Super Bowl. first off, which quarterback do you think is going to have more passing yards? Sam Darnold, Drake May.
I think Drake May. But
Drake May.
I think the Seahawks defense is going to come out on top.
I think... Yeah, I feel about the same way. Like, I think Drake May is going to have a lot of passing yards because it's going to be a lot of, like, trying to claw back at the end,
Garbage time is going to...
I don't think they're going to be able to run the ball either.
Team. Yeah.
Like, I don't see them being able to run on that Seahawks defense as well as maybe they had in their, regular season with their cupcake schedule, What do you think about will there be an interception in the fourth quarter?
At the 1 yard line.
At the 1 yard line. Will they throw the ball at the 1 yard line?
If they get to it, they need to pass the ball at the 1 yard line.
Oh, yeah.
They need to overcome that hurdle. It's like the Bears making a 43-yard field goal in the playoffs.
Right.
They need to do it just to prove, see, it does work sometimes. Because if they run it, then they're not getting away from the whole, they should have ran it 10 years ago. No,
I think for sure we're going to get at least one pick in the fourth quarter.
Okay. I can see that.
I think for sure, man. I think, whether it's the Patriots defense coming up to try to claw back into this thing and picking off Darnold in the fourth, or it's, desperation, Patriots heave it down the field, gets picked off, right? I think for sure we're going to see some fourth quarter action. I don't think that this is going to be like a first half blowout.
Yeah.
I think it's not going to look very competitive in the first half, but the score will still be relatively close.
I think it'll be a low-scoring game.
Third, beginning in the fourth is where this thing is going to get out of hand.
Yep.
And then that fourth quarter is where we're going to see all these, passing yards. We're going to see probably a pick.
Yeah.
Over-under for fourth quarter touchdowns, 2.5. What do you got?
Under.
2.5. Ooh, man. Yeah, I'm going over. I'll take the over. Yeah.
All right, what are we betting on this?
Why not? Oh man, I don't know.
Not a gambler. I don't
gamble on sports either. The only sports I bet on is horses. I don't know.
All right. We'll
if the Broncos could have,
you know what? If whoever loses, we'll have to watch a movie of the audience's choice.
Ooh.
Loser will have to watch a bad movie.
Ooh. Yeah. Of the audience choice, somebody would have to leave a comment.
Yep.
Yeah. So let us know in the comments what you want us to have to watch if we lose.
What's the punishment?
Yeah, hell yeah. And we'll come back to that with next week's episode then.
Yeah.
And see where we're at.
Yep.
Cool. Hell yeah. Well, I'm taking the Seahawks.
All right.
Easy. Yeah.
I don't really care either way.
Bear
down.
Bear down, man.
Bear down.
Bear down. Even though I'm kind of like in, I don't know, I'm almost Raiders colors. Ick.
Yeah.
Ick.
About to get an assault charge
somewhere. Right. Oh my god.
Steve's got an ankle monitor on. What the hell?
I will in episode 30.
I think those come with the Raiders colors.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah, man.
Shit.
Oh my god. That's pretty much what I got, man. Yeah, I'm excited to see the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Oh, and I think we're going to try to play some Battlefront 2.
Hell yeah.
During the halftime show.
Oh yeah.
Yep. Because I'm not interested in Bad Bunny or fucking Kid Rock.
Kid Rock.
Yeah. Not interested in either of the selections. I thought
they canceled that because everyone dropped out. Ludacris dropped out. Who else? Shinedown.
Oh yeah, I don't know.
Who else haven't we heard of from 20 fucking years?
Yeah, right. Right. Yeah. It's all a bunch of hacks.
It's so performative.
Yeah.
It's so performative. Why?
Both of them. Both of them are. It's all performative having fucking Bad Bunny there. And, I also understand that, they're trying to go on international and their argument could be made, well, we play games in Brazil and we play games in Spain and Mexico, and so, okay, yeah. Whatever, man. Whatever. I'm just not going to watch.
Puerto Rico's an American territory. Whatever.
Man. Like, I'm not gonna watch it. I'll just fucking watch something else.
I'm here for the football, man.
I'm here for the commercials.
We are here for the football. Go back to having a high school band come out there, play for
That's
10
what
minutes,
I fucking want,
and
dude.
then go back.
Yeah. Or, like, give me, like, the 2 or 3 best bands in, like, college, right? And do a battle of the bands during fucking halftime.
But make it 10
minutes.
like
10 minutes of that.
10 minutes. That's all you need.
10 minutes of that. These guys go back for that. And
you
everybody
still do the fireworks.
Yeah. Still do all the fireworks.
And shit. But we don't need celebrities.
Right. I don't need a celebrity. You know how happy people would be if it was like, hey man, like let me get like the best high school or college marching bands you got.
Yep.
Get them out there, man. Why not? Hell yeah. I think a lot of people would be fine with that.
Kids can say, "Oh yeah, I played in the Super Bowl."
Right.
Yeah.
Right. That's great.
Good for you.
Hell yeah. Everybody wins.
Bad Bunny wants to say, "Hey, I played in the Super Bowl." Fucking saw you, dude.
Yeah.
Who cares?
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. So, I don't know, man. NFL, take notes. Just put a fucking marching band out there. That's all people want anyway.
Start listening to us. Not your Epstein adjacent owners.
Oh, yeah, there is that. Isn't the owner like Washington or some shit? Was not.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
New York, Washington.
Yeah.
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 Pretty sure Virginia McCaskey's in there.
Oh my god. Virginia McCaskey is in there bouncing
God rest her soul.
He's fucking bouncing it crazy style on Stephen Hawking. Oh man. Yeah.
Have you seen the edits of him with the hell no?
Oh my god. Yeah. So yeah, man. It's 5:00. Super Bowl starts in 30 minutes. I'm ready.
Let's go.
Hell yeah. Thank you guys very much for watching this episode. If you have a movie that you would like us to check out and review, let us know in the comments. If you have a piece of shit movie that you want one of us to have to watch because we lost our bet on the over-under fourth quarter touchdowns, let us know in the comments.
Yes.
If you, are a Bears fan, let us know in the comments because go Bears. Bear down.
Oh, yeah.
Right on. Hell yeah.
Thanks for checking it out today. Thanks for joining us on our, was it like hour-long rant?
Yeah.
Yeah. Enjoy the outro.
Pretty cool, too. Before we signal that outro, just wanted to say that by the time we film episode 30, Tim and I will have been friends for 10 years.
10 years.
So, that's pretty cool, man.
Yeah.
I appreciate you doing this with me, and hell yeah, let's do it.
Yeah.
10 more years. It'll be
10
great,
more.
man. It'll be great.
Yep.
But yeah, lead us out, man.
Enjoy the outro.
Catch you later.